Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to the UIS on a nice Friday evening, September the 12th. How's everyone doing? Andrew, so hyped finally can catch you live again. I am glad you were able to. Just got a new one, new bank account or a new phone? Uncle D, welcome. I didn't see this last night, but I definitely wanted to thank Ken Smith, who apparently gave me a tip on Streamlabs, and it never showed up until today, which I guess we can do that number right there, which I
Good
thought
stream tonight. Thanks for keeping me entertained.
I kind of forgot I had the TTS. Oh, shit. Yeah, I do have TTS. But I thought I had the image, something different, but I guess not. Of course, I did cancel my Streamlabs account, but then changed my mind, and nothing really changed. The account never got closed. It just got reactivated before it actually closed, so I didn't think that would cause anything. Who knows? Streamlabs does weird shit sometimes. Yeah, new phone's always nice. I'm still messing around with the old iPhone, 13 Pro Max, which, unlike previous years where a new one comes out and immediately everything starts to slow down and everything gets buggy, I haven't had any problems. None at all. I have no complaints about my phone, so I have no reason to upgrade. My 80-something-year-old mother just got a brand new iPhone 16. So that's a thing that's happening, elderly mother with a better phone than me. But that's all right. Not like I use it for anything much these days. Back in the old days, 2 years ago, 3 years ago, all my videos were made on the phone. And so once they started slowing down and screwing up, it really sucked. Potentially losing an entire hour, 2-hour video. Blah. Does she know how to use it? Yes, she does. This is her third iPhone. And so, once you have an iPhone, you know how to use an iPhone and an iPad and most likely a Macintosh. I had heard that the Mac sort of is very similar to iOS now. I'm not 100% sure on that, but like I said, if it wasn't for iPhones and I was to go on a Macintosh, I would probably be just fucking have no clue. No clue. Does she get mad at the trolls and keep smashing them? Nope, she hasn't broken a phone yet. I'm surprised. None of us have ever broken a phone. I don't know if it's just iPhones have stronger glass. Because I know you can get like Androids that are made by questionable companies, and sometimes they may not have the highest quality. But I know if I slammed this down, it would probably crack. But I always have the story of my very first iPhone, which was an iPhone 3. And years and years and years later, there's nothing I can do with it. It's useless. Nobody wants that piece of shit. So I wanted to see how strong it was. I hit it with a fucking hammer, and it did not break. It did not crack. Like I said, I'm sure if I hit this with a hammer, it would probably at least crack. I mean, it would definitely shatter the glass screen protector I have on it, but Medusa, how's it going? Can you use a mouse with my leverless joystick together? Yeah. You can do all kinds of stuff. Now, some games, it has a little bit of a conniption, because if you like press a button, it changes the control scheme from A, B, L, T, all that stuff to space and whatever keys. And then if you press the button on the controller, it then changes back over to that and, glitches for a second. I need to get an iOS device to activate some AirTags. I didn't realize you couldn't just do it online by serial number. Yep. Stream just started. Absolutely. It is just started. Let's see what else I missed. Yeah, I have an AirTag as well, which people think, ooh, I can like use that to stalk somebody. Nope, you can't. It has some kind of shit built into it that if you like were to hide it in someone's pocket after like, I don't know, a week or so, it starts making fucking noise and stuff. And Like you have to be like right up next to it with your phone to keep that from happening. Michigan Prepping Alliance, good evening. Hope all is well. In the honor of Cobra, I have some whiskey and beer. Make it a combo. I may have to do that tonight too. Did I already mention they have Kirk's shooter in custody? I did see that. I'd like you to leverless and remap the buttons so it works like a keyboard and play with a mouse. Yeah, I don't see any problem with doing that. Not at all. I mean, I don't think there's a controller in the world that's going to emulate a mouse, so I don't think the two are going to conflict with each other. Dropped your phone in a mop bucket. Now, if you have an iPhone, of course, you drop it in water, it doesn't do a goddamn thing anymore. It's like just completely fucking waterproof these days, which is great. You know, good stuff. $13 half gallon. Scott Burgess. Fuck name? What's the fuck name? Oh man, oh man. So last night's stream, I talked about iDubbbz for the first time in quite some time. I had mentioned that he was making a lot of claims about that boxing coach that just seemed like those maybe aren't things you should say online, because you can definitely, you know, catch a lawsuit, you know, if someone is litigious enough. Fuck now. Most definitely what's up, that is. We are all in agreement there. But I watched some of H3's podcast today, which I don't find myself doing that often, but I did. And damn if he didn't say it, that he would pay for the lawsuit. So I I took the live stream and cut it up into a nice little 30-minute video and inserted that clip of Ethan saying that when I said it the 2 times in the video. And in fact, the video is ready to go. I wasn't sure when to release it. Now's a good time, right? Fuck it. All right, it's live. So that's that. And Anissa's wife, or iCucks, Cuckboy, lost the right to pick his own nickname. You have a video editing mixing board? Don't really know. I mean, I have an editor. You know, I have Adobe Premiere, and as far as like a board, I do have a mixer. It's a Go XLR mixer, which is sort of, you know, it's got a lot of things mixers have, but it's more of a, I guess you'd say, a device that channels certain things here and there. So I can, like, you know, I can do all my stupid sounds like.
Yeah, the UIS is another one that's a real pain in the ass.
Oh, color-coded keyboards? No, I don't have like that. I know what the shortcuts are. Like if I'm watching a video in Premiere trying to cut it and it's going too fucking slow, I hold down Shift and press L a few times, and that just speeds up the play of it. It doesn't actually change the speed of the video, so it lets me skip through some stuff. Crystal Roberts did a stream last night saying Josh threw away the seeds and that Warlord told her that. Not sure how believable that is. Yeah. I recall in the Full Force documentary, what was the first part of that? I think this damn chat might be on top chat again. I hate that. And whenever I change it, I don't know if it actually changes it in my Streamlabs chat. It's definitely on top chat. Let's get that back to where it is. Oh, okay. Well, you weren't finished. There we go. I thought it was something before that. I recall in the Full Force documentary, he said some shit like, "Does your friend being fat bother you?" And it just showed how pretentious and outwardly he is. How's Warlord not locked up? I thought he was, but I don't know what happened, why he got away with it. But you know, I guess we're not going to get too many updates on Warlord anymore unless that other guy decides to start making content on him, which the guy, I can never remember his name, the larger friend of Cobes, or Cool Taste, or hell, maybe Warlord will get his own channel and start making some content. I mean, if I was him, that's what I would do. I would try to cash in on that shit. I mean, that's like an instant 2,000 or 3,000 subscriber channel in a couple of days, I would think. Fill the gap. Yep. So I put on tonight's stream King Cobra, now worse than Sid Nancy, which is kind of an obvious statement. Except it was in reverse. Should have been the same way, but whatever. There you go, Darth. Yeah, like which I don't think I could pronounce that name, but he did. He does have a channel, but I don't think I don't know if he uses it a whole lot. But I have seen clips when he was talking about his, I think, appendix or gallbladder or something he had taken out, some sort of medical thing he was talking about on his own channel. That woman has the voice of an angel. Gross. This voice right here.
How can I wash my face when I'm being fucking abused?
Giving the panel up. Yeah. I don't know if you guys remember Trishalicious in chat. She, I don't know if she has a whole lot of content on Cobes, but I know she's in the sort of the NAL community. I had asked her if, she wanted to come on panel, like maybe like next Friday or something, if we do a panel again. I thought that might be fun. Who is doing the celebration of life? It is going to be held on Cobra's channel, so I assume Clint knows how to operate it. I mean, I would imagine, everything's all hooked up on Cobes' Mac, and so I would think he should just be able to go live. Maybe he knows the passwords. I hope he knows the passwords. And it is on the 21st. It's on a Sunday, so I won't be streaming. It's 9 p.m. Eastern, same time I normally go live. 7 p.m. Mountain, 6 p.m. Pacific, all the fucking numbers. And so, yeah, I will be there. I will be in chat. Hopefully they have good mods, because I'm sure there's going to be some fuckery going on. There's going to be at least 2 or 3 people with the username Queen Cobra, pretending to be Queen Cobra. I, for some reason, don't think any of them are going to be her. Because I honestly think she can't get on YouTube right now. I think that if she tries to create a new account, she could, but it won't let her like do anything. Won't let her upload videos, I guess. Maybe definitely not go live. Not without having, so many subscribers or verifying her account. And to verify her account, she'll have to, show her face. And if she shows her face, it's going to get kicked back, I think. Which I had heard that someone did that for her on this last channel that just got terminated, the Queen Cobra 420. So, oh shit. We got a co-host wanting to come into the room. Hold on. Come on, Charlie. So Charlie went to work with me today. The coworker did not bring the bunny, so that was a disappointment again. But Charlie got in a fight with the office cat. Normally they are all loving on each other, butting heads. This is an outdoor cat that's, in the wild, basically. But eventually, I guess she got tired of Charlie sniffing her ass and took a swipe at her. And Charlie went batshit crazy and just chased her around, barking at her. I'm like, you do realize that that cat's like twice your size, and it's not a big cat either. So, come here, Charlie. Come say hi. Look at that, Charlie. But she didn't hurt her or anything. She just pissed her off. And Charlie stood her ground, didn't you, baby? You a badass? Yeah. All right. So, what are we going to do? I know what we're going to watch, the subject matter, but I haven't picked the actual content itself. We had pretty good time watching some cooking videos. We could go back to trying to find content from her visit. I know there's a lot of stuff we didn't watch. And there's, of course, stuff on NAL that we could watch. So I want to find out from you guys. What do you want to see? I mean, I assume it's probably NAL, Cobra, or a combination of the two. but try to get the feel for what the mood is. There's a whole plethora of sub Cobra genres. There's rage, there's stupidity, there's food, there's drinking, there's compilations of sorts. Can we watch the advantage of leverless controller videos? And like that, what's that stuff? Hall effect. I think that's the new thing. Which I had a Hall effect keyboard one time, where the harder you press the key, I guess it's pressure sensitive, basically. A can opener compilation. There you go. I know that exists too. That fucking exists. We have watched it. Yeah, we can do the Purple Aki tonight too. Yeah, because we have watched interesting stuff from Around the World's video on Purple Aki, which was a really good one. But can opener compilation is definitely something I could do right now. Let me find that real quick. Let's see. Cobra can opener. All right, let's see. KingCobraJFS, the can opener. Damn. 56-minute video. All about him and the can opener. Now, I have seen him use the can opener correctly one time, where he got it right. I just can't believe that, damn it, Charlie. I can't believe that Nal is as bad as he is, apparently, with a can opener. It's like, god damn, how did these two people, cosmically meet? Neither of them that can use a can opener can't figure out how to even think it's going to work. Like, no, they're just fucking putting it on the side, holding it upside down. If you haven't pressed Aki, have you truly met him? Now, he just died recently, if I remember correctly. I don't think he, oh, it was bad. It was bad. It was taco night. And she was trying to open a can of, I think it was beans. Yeah. Did I see they have a second screen for turning portable games into Nintendo DS gaming? That's nice. That's nice. I always found that was the one thing missing from, emulators. Because it's like, you can have your touch screen and it can emulate a DS, but it would be better if there were two separate screens. So I guess you could sort of split the screen on a tablet or something. Ride your Kawasaki away from Purple Aki. All right, let's go over to. I was about to say let's go over to the watch scene, but maybe we'll do this one instead. I find myself liking this one more and more. There's less clutter. It's just all fucking screen. So yeah, this is it. Let's take a look.
Difficult to open. This is truly...
before I do that, let me I like to shout out the people that I steal content from.
Difficult to open. This is truly bizarre.
So you were watching Linen Lime. Cyrax smells like AIDS. Yes. That is it right there. I'll put the link up too.
Fucking hell. I finally got the bastard open, but I spilled fucking fish juice all over the floor. God damn it.
This British accent is the worst.
My point exactly, you two. It can't just go fucking smoothly, can it?
Am I using up the entire screen? Yep, I guess I am. Oh, the video's not widescreen. Okay, never mind. I confused me for a second.
Eating fish, especially if you're around ladies.
Do I think now we'll release it?
Ew, you smell like stinky vagina fish. And I'm like, no, I just had a can of fish.
I thought maybe she had released it, but no. I do think she will, yes. If she has it, she will try to make money off of it. Have I been watching DSP Circle the Drain? Not too much. Not too much. Gave up on that bike, couldn't fix a flat. Yeah, it's like, why not just get a new bike?
earlier. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Spent like countless money buying other shit. And eating the most foul stuff that's ever been put in a can.
The can open was totally worth it. That's numb.
I guess he's eating salmon. I guess it's not that bad. It's probably like
get the can open.
Probably like tuna.
Worth it. I go and figured it out, YouTube. My can opener is a piece of shit, and I might have to get a new one.
Yeah, I think we all do. Even people who
out.
really didn't like him and people who trolled him the most, and they're going to miss him for you know, their own personal reasons. But I've said it before, you know, of all the lolcows and people that have done all these terrible things, he was the one who probably wouldn't go to jail for the things he's done. Where all the rest of them, without a doubt, they would go to jail for one thing or another.
Just so I get these motherfucking cans open.
Yeah, any gallon jar would have worked. He could have used any kind of tape to really seal that up. You know, a quick... He lived like a couple of 100 feet from a Hobby Lobby. He could have gotten so much stuff if he had just taken a walk. Yeah, he wasn't a bad guy. He said some bad things, I think. I think even, you know, I even joke, you know, about him bullying Carl. I don't really think he really felt that way. I think maybe in high school he probably did, as we all are assholes in high school. I think some of the things he would say would be for dramatic effect and just for, you know, for content. Made video game content? Hey, Dad Brad, I don't think so. I don't remember him ever playing a video game. I know he had a gaming system, but I don't remember him ever playing a game. God, look at that can.
That'll get it open nice and quick.
50 moonshine tips.
Tasty anyway. Yeah, it's got to be the can opener. I've had it for a while. It's old, and so I might need to replace it. I'll take some of those pliers.
Take another
between those cracks and
video screen over here.
Open.
See if I can find any.
Gonna have ourselves some beans.
Video game content by Cobra.
To go with
it's possible.
Deep fried. Avocado fries. This is better than sitting here for 25 minutes going, oh, I can't get the can open.
Like you would think that I think he's been asked many times.
With a fork, we can eat them beans. Nom, 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 nom. We're gonna make sure those avocado sauces come out nice and crispy. Nice and crispy like a French fry. Alright, so let's dig into these beans, yo. Like a ninja. Now, if I avoid some serious
Couch Chris
shit
played
here,
the games. But even after that, I mean, he had a PlayStation 3. I'm not sure if he had anything more advanced than the 3. And that was in the previous apartment, the one that Nal got him kicked out of, because they discussed it when Nal was there. So I don't know. I looked it up and I couldn't find anything.
Don't touch the top of the can. And
R.I.P. Homeboy Scotty. Of course, I guess he's not really dead. You would think he might come back one of these days, right?
Nice little protein kick right here.
Couldn't be a chance that he doesn't know Cobra died.
What's half the can? I'll save the other half for later.
Oh, he's got plenty of can openers. He just can't use them.
If sugary cereals aren't your thing, then perhaps you might, and you want some more protein. I want some of these beans right here.
Him and those proteins.
Just open up the can and eat them.
What was it about?
Got yourself some
fish being dairy
and beans.
No, not at all. If he was going to play a video game, it would be the old DSP style. It would be with the camera facing the TV.
Go straight to my muscles. Yarrow.
Which I think that other idiot, Dragon Lord Frodo, would do that.
I need assistance.
Where is Warlord? That's what everybody's been asking. It's like, where the hell? He didn't go to jail, so why is there not content on him, her?
Yeah, this one is
Did anyone remember his actual name? I know it was Alex. Or, no, I know Sasha was the other name, but let's see, King Cobra, Warlord.
Now, if your can opener won't work, you take a very sharp knife, give it a little crisscross pattern like that right there, and you take your needle nose pliers, and you peel this son-of-a-bitch open.
Now, I had this video in front of me, only 25 seconds. I don't think I've ever actually seen Warlord and Cool Taste together.
Oh, what's up, bud?
Chilling.
You're alive, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, awesome. Is this the Mr. Cool Taste I've heard about?
Yeah, you came.
It's a crossover.
You took it, sir.
I appreciate that.
Oh, I didn't mean sorry. You can't. All right.
Oh yeah, the Bogrito. That's
Nice
fucking
to meet you.
awesome. And so that's what surprises me, that people were, or it could have been food poisoning. I'm like, I don't know. His shit was prepared for medieval times. Nancy Spungen or Nal?
Now, I don't know why the fuck my can opener is not working, but I'm not gonna sit here for 20
Probably Nancy. Currently, as she is right now.
goddamn minutes and go, Durr, why won't the can open up? No, we ain't got time for that nonsense.
And I did check
It
the
just helps to have the right tools for the right job. You know what I'm saying?
I did check the coroner's office, and of course, there's nothing. There is a new post by the guy, but not about Josh. A new dead person, I guess, has been. I guess there's not a whole lot of deaths in Casper. There wasn't any listed until yesterday. A new one.
Well, you didn't see that part on camera, but you heard me stab the can a little bit. I set the can on the counter. Okay, stuck the knife through it and cut through half the lid. And then down the middle of half that lid, I did a cross section right there.
Oh yeah, I know all about. Yeah, I know all about Nancy. That's Courtney Love was in that movie. Sid Nancy with Gary Oldman, and I can't remember who played Nancy, but I've seen her in other movies. But Courtney Love had a cameo in that movie, which I thought was interesting, I guess.
They got the beans open just fine.
You did not get them open just fine.
Fucking with the can opener for 20, 30 fucking minutes, making myself look like an idiot.
Sid Vicious, the wrestler? Nah, the bass player for the Sex Pistols. I use that term loosely. He couldn't really play an instrument. Not extremely well, and I guess if you believe the movie, the most famous album, never mind the Bollocks, Here's the Sex Pistols, it's not actually Sid playing on it. It was the former bassist, and so he was kind of like just a show bass player for the shows, and he didn't really play. Like I said, if you completely believe the movie, I don't know exactly how much they fabricated or exaggerated for, whatever reason. And so I have a copy of Sid Nancy as well. I have, Blu-ray, which is probably pointless. It's not exactly a high quality film. I mean, it was a fairly big budget movie, really. Nice purple shirt. Thank you. It's my Bowie shirt. Remember when Cobes threw Warlord across the ring or the room? Yes, there's an extended version of that, I guess, that was put out by Seizure Robot. A little bit more footage of him tossing him around the ring. He fucking threw him. Get that one queued up.
Got a sweetness to them. They're pretty good.
Let's see, Cobra.
All this in your protein gonna go to my arms, I reckon. And my arms are gonna look hella huge by the time my first date rolls around on Friday. And boosting your sex appeal with the ladies by having ridiculously huge arms. That's how you do it.
Welcome, everyone. Great to have you here. Welcome, chat. Greetings, chat. Big night tonight. A real.
Oh, wait. This is the whole damn thing. Holy shit. I was looking for something a little bit clippy, not a whole live stream.
Step off camera and stab the can for a second. That way I'm not sitting here. I could have tried stabbing it in my lap, but a bit of common sense goes. If I would have tried stabbing the can open with a knife and had the can in my lap, what if it would have slipped and I would have stabbed my junk? That shit would have sucked. Like, I would have been like the worst timing of my life. Like, about to go on a date for the first time. And what happens,
All right, I got it now. We got it.
Wild sight! Fuck off, loser! It came from Matt Green, you piece of shit, dude! Wild sight! Fuck off, loser! It came from Matt Green, you piece of shit! Go home, you're drunk!
You're getting sued tomorrow.
Yo,
Okay.
Josh.
Fucking do it,
Getting sued.
you put drunk! Off, loser! Dude! Wild sight! Fuck off, loser! It came from Matt Green, you piece of shit! Go home, you're drunk!
You're getting sued tomorrow.
Yo,
Okay.
Josh.
Fucking do it, you pussy!
Yo,
Fucker, I will end you, dude.
Josh.
Go home!
Now, see, you got to tell Cobra's kind of a nice guy because, I mean, what would you guys do right at that moment? Personally, I would have kicked the shit out of him. I would just fucking booted him. You know, he's got his fucking face down. He's like coming at me. You go for the field goal. And he didn't do it.
Fuck,
Don't do it,
Go
Josh.
home!
You're fucked up.
Yeah, you're fucked up. Go
No,
home.
you're fucked up.
Fuck you, dude. Go home.
You've been fucked up since they even conceived.
Yeah, I know I have. Go home.
Fuck you.
Fuck you. Go home.
I'm going home.
Casper, I guess it's still cool to wear the trench coats.
what happens if you two really hit it off and, you know,
Well enough. Super stickers. YouTube won't monetize my ass. It's I did too many bad things, and it's like if I was a brand new channel and made the kind of content I make, they'd have no problem monetizing me. But because I've gotten strikes, have my monetization taken away several times, and it's just for the Cyrax videos mainly. You know, I said some pretty bad things about him, and got saddled with the harassment label, which is very hard to get taken away, I guess, because like I said, I've tried getting rid of all my content and trying new content still. So I don't know. Maybe one day they'll forgive me. I thought maybe soon, because I did win that whole copyright strike thing against Queen Cobra, where they were actually on my side for once. She got shut down.
I'd love to fuck you, baby, but I can't because I stabbed my shit. No, fuck that. No. So I exercised enough common sense to go, I don't want to stab my junk. So stick the
Had
can
a
up
drunk
on the
gay guy
counter.
stick his hand down my
So
pants
the worst thing you'll stab is your fucking
while I have my
hand.
gun on me.
If the knife slips. And I think I'd rather stab the side of my hand before I let it stab my shit. You know what I'm
Just
saying? Like,
incredible.
come on
Welcome.
now. I can already feel my arms receiving the protein. They're like, oh yeah, that's your spot right there.
How many subscribers did you have to get before you're able to
You
live
really
stream?
cannot.
I think it's not that many. It's like 50, I think. I think you have to have 50 subscribers, but then you're only limited to like however many subscribers you have times 2 or something like that until you hit some certain mark, 300, 500, something like that. And yeah, I know they've changed a lot of things, and like now you can be monetized with 500 subscribers, but you're not fully monetized. It's only I think you can have memberships and super chats and things like that, but you can't like get money through ads, which I never agreed with any of that shit. It's like I think I made some money off of ads, but it was only because they just put ads in there. I didn't choose to put ads. I didn't add extra ads. It was like just the ads that people get anyways. Hey, Roland, good to see you. I hate ads too. I watched H3's podcast today, I mentioned earlier, and he was complaining about how bad the ads were over on Twitch. I've never really watched Twitch. I am on Twitch, but if it's that bad, I don't know if I even want to try to promote it at all. But, you know, it's like, why deal with all the stupid ads? I mean, I went in my settings and chose to not play ads, but I don't know if they really do or not.
Argue with results like that.
Feeling his protein. Enox, welcome. Thought this was a can opener, not a gun show. Showing off those arms. Can of mace. Yeah, there you go. Of course, pepper spray is good too, because then, you know, if you eat some bland food, I mean, there's nothing toxic in it normally. You just spray a little in your food and keep on going. It's like, shit, I'm out of sriracha. Let me get the pepper spray. Pre-cradle of filth tattoo.
All right, let's turn it down to a simmer.
Just in case.
That's looking real good. Now let's add these diced jalapenos to it. Cook them in there.
Or you could get yourself just a big ass shotgun that has, which I'm about to show off on stream. Mine has a thing on the stock, which I don't know what it's for, but you can put your knuckles in it, and it seems almost like you could turn your gun into a set of, you know, sort of brass knuckles that aren't brass. So right there. So knock the shit out of somebody. Yep, I love guns too. I just started getting back into them a little while back. Used to have many, then I got divorced and sort of had to get rid of them because it was a point of contention. Tried to use my guns in a way that would make me lose custody of my daughter, which didn't work. So I don't think it would have worked anyways, but it's like, better be safe than sorry. I can always buy the guns again. And so that's what I did. I got rid of them. Ended up letting my concealed weapons permit expiring since I didn't have any guns. And, you know, being a single parent and all that stuff. But now, you know, I got my license back. Don't invite Nal over with all those guns. Yeah, they're locked up, so she ain't coming nowhere near my house. Although she has resided in Florida from time to time, so exact moment UIS is confessing to crimes. Yep. How's it going, Eddie? Tony is lost. Welcome.
How the fuck are we gonna get this can?
It's the same here, but there's a little bit of little difference. There's a couple of caveats. You don't want none of that Wendy's? Nope, nope, nope.
Use a knife to get it open.
I know the crazy look in that woman's eyes, and I've experienced it before. And it's like, sometimes, you know, you either are a psycho magnet or you
Snap's not gonna work for that.
are magnetically attracted to psychos. Like, you want to find them. And it's happened a couple of times, but you have to weigh the options. You have to, like, you know, the good versus the bad, the yin and the yang. She's a haggly woman, so it's like, okay, you're crazy and you're disgusting. So no, yeah. It's like, if you're hot, that's one thing. Harassed in a bar bathroom by an old guy. It's like Alice Cooper. Might have been Alice Cooper.
This one might work for opening up a can.
I've showed off my few of my other guns on stream. And I've only gotten a strike for one of them. And that was the rubber band gun. It wasn't a real gun. They did take it back, but it did happen. There's this beauty right here. Nice Beretta. I think I was a psycho magnum mid-20s. Can't say I didn't enjoy. Exactly. It's an enjoyable time until you're like
Pour all that juice in there.
obligated to stay with it contractually, like marriage and cell phone plans. Just anything with a signature on it that you have to, like, deal with her. I mean, I mean, this video is all right, but I kind of wanted it to be more about the can opener. This is mostly there's another one out there. Can opener skirmish. I think that one. Kate Winslet. We'll do that one. Might be a little bit better.
However, if you want a really, really, really excellent source of protein, you definitely want to go with pink salmon.
This is the one
delicious.
that started the last one. It was like, yeah, for that last video, for being a can opener compilation, there was not a whole lot of him trying to open cans. It was like each segment had something about the can opener, but Argentinian gun laws are very strict. Northern Ireland aren't allowed guns. That stinks. I mean, everybody should be able to have guns, you know, even if they, you know, don't agree with protection or whatever. You should be able to, you know, if you want to hunt and feed your family or something. That's what I was thinking. Scrumptious Productions. I figured someone like Boglum Chronicles would have one. And I would have thought it would have popped up, but it didn't. I'll keep looking, though. Watching the can opening saga. Should have been pinged. Good to see you, H-Bomb. How are you doing tonight? I'm just going to
get some of that fish juice out before I open it all up.
Oh, fish juice. I'm going to go straight to Boglum Chronicles.
It'll make it a little less messy.
The Notorious B.O.G. See, can opener. New mead and can opener battle. That's like a one thing. Bad day. Damn, I can't find it.
Get the fuck.
And that's just going
open
to That's just going to Boglum Chronicles channel and just typing can opener. I'm just try opener now. Except there is one, but you would think there would be right here. Maybe it got taken down, or maybe it was bite sized that had it. I know there was a good compilation of it, like nothing but can opener. Gotta waste $1,000. Man, that's insane.
Peace.
Play in traffic. Welcome. Can opener with a green helmet on. I think that sounds familiar to me. Yeah.
It's not open, but it's going to. Whether it likes it or not.
King Cobra can opener.
It's not opening, and it's beginning to piss me off, but I must remain calm. I must remain patient.
I mean, if I can't find one, if it's gone, that's just wrong, and we're gonna have to create one eventually.
He does this for 2 fucking hours. God damn it. And you think he's so why do I bother this shit?
So there's a couple of them that I see, a couple of individual videos. They're like a minute long.
I give up. We'll eat it later. I guess. I guess we gotta go Michael Myers on it, huh?
Who's drinking? Yeah. Got Pepsi right now. Could have a beer. Yeah, I thought about doing one of those Modelo's again. That mango one. That mango one was pretty good after all, and it would fit right in with, you know, Cobra content.
There are other ways of getting it open, aren't there?
What song? Somebody asked for a song whenever I went to go pee or something. Was it you, World Skipper?
I didn't come this fucking far to be stopped from opening a fucking can. There you go. Did that without cutting myself, too.
Yeah, room temperature salmon juice. And speaking of panels, H-Bomb, I was thinking about maybe doing that. Oh, yeah, the Purple Aki song. I was thinking about doing that next Friday, doing another panel night, if anyone's interested. Or we could do it on the weekend, too. Make an exception. All right, so let's see what we got here. I'm going to go get my drink real quick. And then we will watch some Bogrito. But first, we'll play this 2-minute 44 Purple Aki song, and I will be right back.
Get out the area, lad. Get out the area, bro. Serious. Go on. Get out the area, lad. Get out the area, man. Hey, boys. It's Purple Aki. Be careful, lads. Be careful. Get out the area, lad. Get out the area, lad. What? Fuck off, you little fucking bastard, monster bastard. careful, lad. Get out the area, lad. Lad, fuck off out the area, you little dirty nonce. Run him over, lad. Run the fucking bastard over, bro. Get out the area. Lad, fuck off out the area.
Purple-Aki, he's coming for your manny. Liverpool, Birkenhead, Hull or even Hackney. Touching up your muscles, not even your granny. Watch out if you're out on the road, Purple-Aki. Purple-Aki, coming for your muscles. Thought he was like that, but in the bush I heard a rustle. Big scary Don, 6'5", full of muscle. Lock him up now, he is too much fucking trouble. Purple-Aki, seen him in a trackie. Touching kids in Audi, watch out for Purple-Aki. Big dirty nonce, does what he wants. Fucking scary bastard, Purple-Aki, you cunts. If he asks to squat you, lad, it's already too late. Run a fucking mile before your bum hole gets chased. Purple-Aki, always in the trackie. Ride the Kawasaki, away from Purple-Aki. Purple-Aki, he's coming for your manny. Liverpool, Birkenhead, Hull or even Hackney. Touching up your muscles, not even your granny. Watch out if you're out on the road, Purple-Aki. Purple-Aki, coming for your muscles. Thought he was like that, but in the bush I heard a rustle. Big scary Don, 6'5", full of muscle. Lock him up now, he is too much fucking trouble. Purple-Aki, seen him in a trackie. Touching kids in Audi, watch out for Purple-Aki. Big dirty nonce, does what he wants. Fucking scary bastard, Purple-Aki, you cunts. If he asks to squat you, lad, it's already too late. Run a fucking mile before your bum hole gets chased. Purple-Aki, always in the trackie. Ride the Kawasaki, away from Purple-Aki.
All right, yeah, that was it. Afro Man. Oh shit, better get that. Better get damn video blocked for Afro Man, which is very unfortunate. I doubt that he would approve of that, but his record company will block your damn video if you play some damn Afro Man. And Cringe Minion, welcome. Good to see you. Medusa's almost healed. Should we show off some Medusa medical pictures? I want his plastic bag as a souvenir. Let's go over to this for the moment. And see if I can do this without OBS crashing on me. All right, there we go. I'm going to leave this open just so I don't have to open it again. And OBS is so temperamental these days. All right. So, yeah, we got Modelo Chilada Mango Chili. Sounds terrible. Sounds just awful. It's not that bad. Of course, I am. If there's any fans out there of the IT crowd, hey, Mike Demand, have you tried turning it off and on again? Great show, great mug, but the drink?
It's the worst thing ever.
Possibly Moss. Those who don't know, that is Moss from the IT crowd. Look at this orange shit here. A heretic. Did I hear that John Reap got arrested for kitty corn? Don't know who that is. And while I was up, I decided to unlock the gun cabinet since we're showing things off. My other Beretta, my 9mm. I don't have a beer mug. It was either that or the special glass I bought for the absinthe, which I still never fucking drank. It's still up there, unopened, along with the sugar cubes. There's like chunks of shit floating around in here. Ew. I mean, I guess it's got little bits of chili stuff. Like I said, it's not half bad. It's called Modelo Chileta, mango and chili. And I have several different flavors. It was a combo pack. There's like a pineapple, a watermelon, which I remember being horrible. And there's some other one, like a lime or something like that. I don't know. Play in traffic. Welcome. If I didn't say so already, I think I did though. And still don't know if Ken Smith is back in chat. And I addressed him earlier, but he had apparently tipped $10 on Streamlabs tipping thing, and I didn't see it. Have send me a proper beer mug. I could make one. I know I have the ability to make, glasses and stuff like that, and maybe I'll have to do that. Watermelon picante. Okay, so you know. Okay. But I remember the pineapple one was all right. But I think of them all, the mango is the best. I think. I can't remember the fourth one. Hey, Ken Smith, thank you very much, by the way. Usually when that happens, actually, I don't even advertise that shit, but whenever it happens, this is supposed to pop up, which is like a little alert. Yeah, which used to look different.
Good stream tonight. Thanks for keeping me entertained.
Which I definitely appreciate it. Never try the Shiner Pickled Ale? I don't know. Chug it? I just about did. It's almost gone. Somehow Beretta and Modelo Mango don't match? No, they don't. All right, so I already shown 3 guns off. I guess I got to show the other one off too, huh? I have a pirate mug. Doesn't feel the same drinking soda out of it. No. Tequila with the worm. Ooh. So what was that name of someone who was doing the prawn? Rick somebody? No. John Reap. Said I have no clue who that is. Still don't. I do not recognize that person. No, I guess I must have just been out of the loop because I do not recognize him from anything. I never watched any of that Last Comic Standing stuff. Let me get the other gun. Oh! All right, there we go. Let's get back to the Bogrito. Done a lot of movie cameos. All right, now this one is my usual carry gun, which is not extremely powerful, being that it's a 22, but it's nice. Which I do have, of course, the old shoulder holster for. The one that's hanging up behind me, if you can see on that glass tower back there, there's a black thing hanging. That is a shoulder holster that has a wooden rubber band gun in it, and that one fits this beast, the Beretta SR9. Should have bought a full size. Like I said, I love my Beretta 84, but I still gotta have my 92 back. I should have never sold that gun. I regret it every goddamn day. There's some that are just so damn beautiful. They're like $1,500, $1,600. I don't need all that. I just need the nice stainless, nice Galco shoulder. Oh, those are so great. I had, the 92 FS. This is a matte stainless steel. I found it on Palmetto Arms. About $700, so not too bad for, the normal price being close to like, $9. So not much about being afraid, making someone on your property afraid. Glock 19. I had a Galco shoulder rig for my 1911, which I sold years ago. It was a Para Ordnance P14, and so it was heavy as shit. This was back in the band days, so I had a couple of pre-band clips, but all the official ones only held 9 rounds, no matter what it was. PSA has the best prices around. Yeah, Chato, led me to that website, and that's where I bought the Beretta 84. It was a pre-owned law enforcement trade-in, and so there's no American cop that's going to carry a 380 Beretta, and so it must have been like Italian police or something. Yeah, I think they must have. I don't know if it was because of the recession that they went away, but they were nice guns. They were solid. They were hard to break down, though. I mean, if you're used to a Beretta, everything's hard to break down. The 92, it's just a flip and hell. If you've ever watched a Jackie Chan movie, to see him like take the slide off of a Beretta-looking gun, that is how easy it is. Just a quick flip, and it just comes right apart. Might have been a backup piece from an ankle holster. My first gun ever was my dad's gun, which it was a Kel-Tec. It was at the time the world's smallest large or full capacity 9mm, and it was awful. Like hurt your finger every time you shot it. It was double action, double action only. Yeah, I go into what's that, Academy Sports all the time, and it just so depressing seeing all those Berettas. I mean, I'm not gonna carry a gaudy ass gold gun, but they have one. It is so pretty. It's so pretty. I'm gonna try to find the one that I want. Like I said, there's some that are like the competition ones that are $1,700 starting price. I don't want that. I want the one that's about $700 or $800. All right, so this is the Bogrito video while I find this gun.
What up, YouTube?
So let me switch back to the screen. There we go.
We have a California breakfast crunch wrap.
I'm an Archer.
With bacon,
Kel-Tec
cheese,
PMR 30.
egg,
I have not. I haven't
guacamole,
seen much
extra
of
hash
anything
browns,
really.
Tomatoes, steak, 3-cheese blend, and creamy jalapeno sauce. We got a burrito, which is a grande toasted breakfast burrito with bacon, eggs, potatoes, extra 3-cheese blend, tomatoes, steak, creamy jalapeno sauce, reduced fat, sour cream. We're saving the burrito for a food hack. Now, the breakfast burrito, we're saving that for a food hack that I'm doing for dinner later.
.22 semi-auto holds 30 in the mag. Ooh. Sounds like it would jam though. I mean, I know the Kel-Tec I had was a little shitty, and it would jam. It was a 9mm, but this was, Jesus Christ, 30 years ago. God damn. So they've been around for a while now, so hopefully they've improved. I would just think if I were to have a 22 by them back then, I would expect it to jam each and every time.
Made a burrito using that leftover Taco Bell burrito. 4 pieces of bacon fried spam, cheese,
bacon fried,
spicy fish.
I mean, I would expect him to. I mean, if you're not going to get better over that many years, you're probably just not going to be around anymore. And if they're still around, I mean, all guns will jam eventually. Even the 92. Very, very rarely, especially if you use good ammo. But if you buy the old yellow box Remingtons, which were cheap in my day, occasionally with jam because you're using shitty rounds.
Melinda's hot sauce, bacon ranch. Sprinkled the ghost pepper Melinda's hot
Missed
sauce.
a boy
on top
like
of some of
this.
that
This was a
seasoning.
good
Now it's
time.
bacon in the oven. Some fans sent me some fish too. That's the Spam we used.
Oh, meadow.
The spicy fish in question is this one right here. I loaded the whole can into the burrito with like 4 pieces of fried Spam. Did the Spam pieces first, then the Taco Bell burrito that I custom made earlier, then the cheese, then the spicy fish.
I don't think he noticed them.
Taco Bell burrito into a chimichanga that has fried Spam and bacon in it.
He must have had bugs already from leaving food out and stuff like that. So it probably just jumped ship, jumped plates, and it could probably happen overnight.
The footage of it making it was not the greatest. It was just about done baking in the oven. I used a bunch of toothpicks to hold it together. Just like Taco Bell chimichanga food inception right there. But it's got the spicy fish, the fried Spam, cheese, bacon bits, another burrito in there, so that's gonna be pretty tasty. I had to lower the oven rack so I could fit the burrito in there with all them toothpicks, but that's all right. You see me make chimichanga so many times that you kind of know the process by now. You want to see how I do it? Check out my chimichanga cooking videos. No, the cooking video I had rolling this motherfucker was a disaster. I spilled toothpicks all over the place. I was like, fuck this shit. Keep in mind the Taco Bell burrito that I stuffed inside this giant chimichanga's got bacon and steak and eggs. And you know what's up.
So if anyone's interested in the gun that I showed off, the Beretta APX, they have a small carry version. It's on sale right now for $250. Like I said, it's a nice gun. It's a little ugly, but you know.
Now that it's nice and crispy, we're gonna add some cheese and sauce to the top.
Nice and
bacon
crispy.
in the oven till the cheese melts. Sprinkle some bacon bits on top of that cheese.
All right, I've got the one now. It's the Beretta 92FS Brigadier 9mm. So, I don't know, something about that grip. I like that grip. Any more pictures of it? Nope, just that one. So nice.
Some ghost pepper Melinda's on top of the bacon bits and the cheese. There's already bacon ranch on the inside of it. We're gonna hit it.
Not allowed in Canada.
It's a strip of that.
Only had 25 toothpicks left. APX is basically the Glock clone. I mean, I have shot a Glock before. I've, held a Glock, messed around with it. Never owned one. So I don't really know like how to break one down. The APX breaks down very similar to the 92. I mean, not exactly. It's a little tougher to break down, but it's, like I said, very, very similar. So if the Glock breaks down that way, it could be a full-blown Glock clone. Definitely looks Glockish, but it seems like most guns these days do. Everything looks like a Glock. All the ones with the single action, no hammer at all.
Put this back in the oven. The cheese is gonna melt and get a little crispy on top of the shell.
at least show you some of this action right here.
Left the food on the table overnight. All right, let me go back to here for a moment. Turn this back off again. So yeah, this one is the APX. And as you can see right there, that's the swing little lever there that you throw down to then make the slide come back off. And so just like the 92, but it's much more tougher, I guess. And it's very not real easy. The 92, I remember it was like you could almost do it with one damn finger. It was just so smooth. The now the Walther P22, nice and easy. One interesting thing about the Walther, which if you don't know, is if you don't have the magazine, it won't fire. Where most guns will fire whether the mag's in it or not. It will not fire without a magazine. I love it. I love it. It's, like I said, it's not going to really stop a bear or anything, but I live in Florida. It gets hot. Sometimes you don't want a heavy ass 9mm or 45 dragging your damn pants down. You know, nice little light 22, half plastic. I mean, look at the mag. It's like tiny. You know, compared to this one, which is not the biggest one. This one holds 17 rounds. No, it doesn't. It says 17, but it doesn't have the extension on it. My other 3 have the extension. So this is, I guess, 14. And so with the little extender on the bottom, it holds another 3. Live in Phoenix. Yeah, hardly ever carry. I mean, that, yeah. Ooh. The only time I ever really got to wear my shoulder holster with my 1911 was like during the winter, like for Halloween, you know, costume parties or whatever. Back when I looked like one of the Reservoir Dogs a little bit, like Michael Madsen. A little too fat to be wearing a shirt like that. American Bully. And Token Diva, welcome.
Look at that greasy, delicious looking burrito, all stuffed with goods. I'll be munching on that all day, man. We'll try it here in a second. Just wanted to give you a close-up of the goods. We'll try it here in a second. Just wanted to give you a close-up of the goods. Fried spam's in there, bacon bits, fish, cheese. Fellow YouTubers, it's your boy KingCobraJFS. I've been munching out on this here burrito.
There it is. Oh, that's so nasty.
I took a couple bites earlier and it was simply delicious. This massive chimichanga action. Oh, look at that. Look at that deliciousness. Yes.
I appreciate that. That's all you get to see, heretic. Hold on. Damn it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's get back to the screen. Start this shit over. I always forget. So anyways, this one is the extended one for the APX, which kind of just makes it look a little silly, but, you know, it's an extra 3 rounds. No super chats. I'm not monetized. YouTube does not like me. Like I said, if I was a brand new channel, I would have no problems getting monetized, but because I've lost my monetization a couple of times for, you know, making videos that are considered bullying and harassing, you know, back when I made some really bad videos about Cyrax. And, you know, sometimes I will, let me see if it's on here or not. I play shit like that, showing, you know, basically Cyrax hanging himself. And so it's like not enough to get me banned, but it's enough for them to say I harass people. And so I always get denied for monetization. I've tried, you know, cleaning up the content a bit, but I don't know. I've given up at this point. Learned about this bizarre pistol. Yeah, it's good, wholesome content, right? $900.
What up, YouTube?
All right, we'll check it out.
California breakfast crunch wrap with bacon, cheese, egg, guacamole, extra hash browns, tomato.
Oh, you don't have to worry about that. I mean, if you insist, you know, I do have Patreon and I do have Streamlabs tipping thing. Where is that thing? Let me see here. I used to have a little thing down at the bottom that I don't think I have it anymore. Yeah, most people don't like hearing the truth. Absolutely. But if you do like Ken Smith did, where he tipped via Streamlabs, it's just at TheUIS.com/tip, which takes you to the Streamlabs little deal. Send pictures of my dog's feet. Hell yeah. Let's see. I'm pretty sure that does work. I think I did have it to where I had TheUIS.com just the tip. Does that work? No, but it does bring you to it. So you see it over here. So in other words, if you just go to the website, TheUIS.com, you've got this over here where you can put your username in and do that stuff. But yeah, the direct link is /tip, which brings up this thing. And if you do that, you see right there, you got Ken Smith, top tipper. And what happens is, let me see if my alerts are on. Let's see, where the hell are they? Hold on a second. I know it was in here. There we go. There's the alert box right there. All right, let's go back here. So yeah, Ken tipped $10 last night, and then normally what happens is this pops up. And then, you know.
Good stream tonight. Thanks for keeping me entertained.
So you could probably put some really nasty stuff in there, further keeping me from monetization, if one was to so desire.
Steak, 3-cheese blend, and creamy jalapeno sauce. We got a burrito, which is
Token Diva, I appreciate it.
Toasted breakfast.
I never forget anything.
Bacon,
as much as I try,
eggs,
I just can't.
Potatoes, extra 3-cheese blend, tomatoes, steak,
Male rain lily seeds. Hell yes.
Reduced fat, sour cream.
Nose hair clippings.
The burrito for a food hack. Now, the breakfast burrito. We're saving that for a food hack that I'm doing for dinner later.
I've always enjoyed naming pets regular names, like people names. You know, if right now I have 3 cats. My oldest cat, Judy, Siamese, just died several months ago. But the others are Elizabeth, Ava, and there is Tuco from, you know, Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. And of course, this little monster here, Charlie. So sweet.
What up, YouTube?
I think he knows, like he read the comments about him eating bugs.
Made a burrito using that leftover Taco Bell burrito. 4 pieces of bacon fried spam.
And bugs.
Cheese, spicy fish, hot sauce. It was a Ghost Pepper Melinda's hot sauce, bacon ranch. Sprinkled the Ghost Pepper Melinda's hot sauce on top of some of that seasoning. Now it's bacon in the oven. Some fans.
Did the video start over? Or?
Sent me some fish too. That's the spam we used. The spicy fish in question is this one right here.
Oh.
The whole can into the burrito with like 4 pieces of fried spam.
That's awful.
The spam pieces first, then the Taco
Maine
Bell
Coon
burrito
is
that I
baby Billy
custom-made
Freeman.
earlier. Then the cheese, then the spicy fish.
Kind of like when I have to pronounce Autistic's full username, which I have to actually read it. I can't remember it by heart. Autistic something 420 cummies. That's yeah. Autistic Pelican Fucker 420 cummies.
Oh, burrito into a chimichanga that has fried spam and bacon in it. The footage of it making it was not the greatest. It was just about done baking in the oven. I used a bunch of toothpicks to hold it together. Just like Taco Bell chimichanga food inception right there.
Looks like something out of Hellraiser.
It's got the spicy fish, the fried spam, cheese, bacon bits, another burrito in there, so that's going to be pretty tasty. I had to lower the oven rack so it could fit the burrito in there with all them toothpicks, but that's
Silent Hill, yeah, that'll work too.
Make chimichanga so many times that you kind of know the process by now.
I don't think you do. I think you missed the whole point.
Chimichanga cooking videos. No, the cooking video I had rolling this motherfucker was a disaster. I spilled toothpicks all over the place. I was like, fuck this shit.
Harders has followed on Kick.
Keep in mind,
welcome, Carters. Harters.
Stuffed inside this giant chimichanga's got bacon and steak and
Such
eggs.
sights to show you.
And you know what's up.
He wouldn't have noticed. He would just say eating right through it. Protein.
No, it's nice.
I think if you put just about anything in the oven for an hour, it's going to be a disaster. Except maybe a potato. Hey, Buzz, welcome. Turn my background blur off so I can do Best in Show. Best in Show. Next day, Bog Burrito. Hell yeah.
Nice and crispy. We're going to add some cheese and sauce to the top. And bacon in the oven till the cheese melts.
Oh, man. It's just so foul.
Sprinkle some bacon bits on top of that cheese.
Reminds me of something from Super Mario 2. Like those little turnip-looking things.
Some Ghost Pepper Melinda's on top of the bacon bits and the cheese. There's already bacon ranch on the inside of it.
But Medusa's got that half-gallon flask. You gonna give up an opportunity to drink out of the half-gallon flask?
We're gonna hit it with a strip of that.
Oh, that's so nasty. So...
And a sprinkle of our seasoning. Put this back in the oven. The cheese is gonna melt and get a little crispy on top of the shell.
Put this back in the trash.
At least show you some of this action right here.
Eat it, feed her home. They should make a movie about Medusa. Like Wedding Crashers, except, you know.
Cut it in half. Look at that greasy, delicious-looking burrito.
Oh my
all
God.
stuffed with goods. I'll be munching out on that all day, man. We'll try it here in a second. Just wanted to give you a close-up of the goods.
Oh, you can see the bugs right there. Oh. Looks like marshmallows and shit in there.
Fried spam's in there, bacon bits, fish, cheese.
So trash.
Fellow YouTubers, it's your boy KingCobraJFS. I've been munching out on this here burrito.
So it's like 48 hours, basically. It's like inside of it is another leftover burrito from who knows when and left out overnight and then 6 more hours. Jesus. You can't even make this shit up. It actually happened.
I took a couple bites earlier and it was simply delicious.
Lots of protein, right?
This massive chimichanga action.
And he might not because of his, I guess, whatever his eye problem is.
Look at that deliciousness.
I'm not sure if he's nearsighted, farsighted, or what.
Delicious, spicy, packed with protein and calories and greasy love.
It does have protein. That they say that will be the next big thing, right? They always say that. We'll all be eating crickets.
Cooked it for a little less time.
You'd have more.
Outside of that, it's not bad.
You'd probably have more living bugs if you cooked it for less. Looks exquisite.
I really can't complain because it's loaded with calories.
That's not what it's loaded with.
Spicy, cheesy, packed with protein.
Tickly. Tastes real tickly to you.
Not bad, actually. Not half bad.
It's all bad.
Definitely packed with flavor, heat, and calories, and greasy goodness.
And bugs.
I have plenty of amazing ideas for chimichangas in the future. However, I'm going to have to wait till I make some more of that cheddar, so that's how it do. You could feed a small army with this burrito. Sincerely, jokes aside though, really tasty fucking burrito.
That's just filthy. God damn, that's filthy. Snail meat edition? What? Is this a different one?
YouTube. So I took 2 burrito shells and stuck them together with some bacon grease. Oh, speaking of grease. Blow my trolls a kiss.
There's a boiled eggs edition?
Big ass burrito.
Like Dr. Evil?
Chili beans.
Speaking of that, let's
Army brand chopped pork patties.
Oh Lord. I want to see if that
some of this cured pork
NAL
liver.
can opener video is easy to find.
Pork liver. And a couple of snails. I tried the snails. I actually like the taste of snails. They're a little salty. Trying to record the video for making this burrito was a fucking disaster. Now, after I layered everything, all 4 of these meats, into this burrito, I added a small pinch of crushed nacho cheese Doritos, and a sprinkle of sharp cheddar cheese. And after I layered the middle of that burrito with everything, I added a sprinkle of the secret Aardvark Red Scorpion Fiery Hot Sauce. I tried a lick of it, it's definitely spicy. We got some Country Crock Original.
Please hold it for
You want to like preheat your tortilla shells so they're a little bit more softer and easier to roll with, but if you overheat the shells, They get a little bit crispy, so then when you try to fold a burrito, motherfucker just falls apart, man.
Like I said, if he would have just listened, probably he would have known how much people enjoyed his stuff. He only focused on the negative. Like, honestly, I don't think he really thought he had fans. It's just he would pretend, you know, to his own mind.
Used to me doing cooking videos.
That he would pretend to have, you know, be famous to try to own the trolls, but then not really understand that people really did enjoy his shit sometimes, you know. And yeah, he said some shit that pissed people off, but everybody does that. And sometimes it was just fun.
Anymore.
Fun shit.
I don't care how gross it is. They almost expect it at this point. Like, oh, Cobra got canned snails from his YouTube fans. That is so fucking weird. Why would you? I tried it. They're a little salty. They taste like the ocean. But I like canned fish and that sort of thing, so...
Tastes like the ocean.
Oven preheated to 350.
Jesus.
We're gonna make this snail stuffed burrito. Bake it. So the last cooking video, I attempted to make a burrito like I've been making the last couple of times. Well, the problem with that is, before sticking it in the oven, I've been known to smear, like, the country crock on top of the shell, and then hit that spread with some of that garlic powder like I've been doing in the last couple of burrito videos. I forgot to add the garlic powder, so I'm going to rebaste it with a little bit of that garlic seasoning. Now, once this chimichanga gets crispy enough in the oven, it's not going to need the toothpicks, so I'm going to watch it like a hawk. Before, yeah, we don't need a whole lot of that garlic powder to correct.
I think I found the video.
Let's add some flavor to it. Now, see, when I realized my mistake, I got it up quickly enough, and I spilt my Bud Light on the floor. I did not freak.
I think any amount of country crock is too much. I don't trust that shit. It's made from like plastic and stuff that I think you make clones from or something. Butter is so much better. I think I found the video that now can't open a can of beans, but it's a 2-hour damn video. I'm trying to find the actual point of the video. He fucks with it.
I took a deep breath, and I'm like, you still got a couple in the fridge, so no big deal. But I feel kind of like a prat for spilling it, so...
Prat.
I guess to add to the cooking video, we're going to smother the now freshly buttered burrito with all the snails and all the meats. There wasn't that much Bud Light
all the
left
meats
in the goddamn burrito. Like, maybe like that much left. You know, it's okay, we added beer to it. We fixed our basting mistake by making more flavor for it. Fucking ridiculous. At the start of this journey, I had a mixture of E&J apple. Sour apple mixed with spicy pickled vodka. And some cherry limeade. Shooters mixed with the watermelon G Fuel. Here's the burrito.
This one might be it. Bog Witch Bog Tacos.
At the start of the
I know, it's not Tuesday.
burrito video, I had that drink combo. I got confident in making it. I knew what I wanted. I had the meats.
No, this one's
However, I overcooked my stuffing burritos, and that's what fucked me on the recipe. However, I was barely able to fix it by wrapping the burritos with 2 more burritos. All that buttery goodness. You see a little bit of snail poking out right there. I'm gonna think it a little bit more crispy on the top there, but not for too much longer. I'm gonna think it a little bit more crispy in the oven, but not by much. Now the shell's nice and crispy. We're gonna add the final touches.
So willing to go to Virginia to visit Jessica
those
Boyle,
Doritos,
dual citizen, willing to get
cheese.
deported. Hell yeah. Never saw a tub of bacon grease till that's true for me too. I have a tub of it, but I never saw it until him.
Because of the way I folded it. And
Prepped
the way
my
I
garden
executed
snails
it,
for
but I
escargot.
was able to fix it.
Fed them carrots in a bucket.
YouTube.
Get her pregnant? She can't get pregnant. Cause she's
What about the nacho cheese Dorito?
she's a man.
On top. Just a light sprinkle.
So if you're a dual citizen, what is your other? If you don't mind. Canada.
Looking delicious. Check it out, YouTube. I ate the other half of that burrito.
Oh god, that
Super delicious, dudes and dudettes.
It wasn't.
Right there, you see the chunk of snail meat.
Snail meat.
The
that just sounds so terrible.
The pork liver was like a meat paste.
Oh, gross.
And you had chunks of that pork patty from the Army brand. I ate the other half of this burrito already, man. Super fucking good. But right there, you can see that's where the snail's at. And canned snails are delicious.
Where the snails at, yo?
Overall, YouTube.
What was that awful joke? Father is American, mother is British, first Canadian born in the family. Hell yeah. What was that shitty joke from Trading Places? Is that right? Yeah, Trading Places. About the guy with the fleet of cars with the giant S on it, so he can say, ooh, look at that S car go.
YouTube, I would definitely remake this chimichanga again. These burritos I make are fucking massive. And if you didn't tell people there were snails in it, and they ate it, they would say it tastes just like a regular fried burrito.
I don't think so.
Surprisingly really tasty, man. It don't even taste like snails. It just tastes like a stuffed burrito with...
The fuck do you mean it doesn't taste like snails? What kind of point of reference do you have for that kind of sentence?
It's been deep fried and...
It's like...
Yes, sir. I ate the other half of this burrito already, so I'm already kind of full. Definitely a tasty little deep fried burrito. And it's not overdone either. It's not overdone at all.
Please
very tasty. Get by that snail.
Oh, God. That is so awful.
Packed with protein and flavor.
Oh, yeah. Jessica looks like with her legs spread. Yeah, that seizure robot video really drove it home with cobra's animated leg opening and then just glowing green.
You can't even tell there's snails in there, to be honest. It just tastes like a meat.
No, this is apparently there's a whole series of Bogrito. This is the third one, I think. Yeah, there's a fourth one, and the one with bugs is very specific. That one's the Bogrito. So he keeps making these nasty burritos, but I think only one has bugs that we can see. Now, I don't know what this snail meat is he's talking about. I guess any of that could be it.
Burrito with like a little bit of hot sauce and some beans.
So nasty.
I've been on like a chimichanga craze lately, and I discovered the way to do it. Definitely want to smear your burrito in like a margarine or a butter, and then hit the top of that with your favorite seasoning. Maybe snails are not your forte, so you add whatever the fuck you want to add to the middle of these burritos.
My forte is in the garage. Kia forte.
And when they're done right, they're good.
All right, so that was number 3. I'm really interested in this whole Bogrito thing now. They're all by Boglum, so that should be a nice, easy search. Bogrito. All right, that's the Bogrito. This one is the Bogrito. Bogrito 3. Fish egg slop Bogrito. And the Bogrito 2. Okay, this is March 20th. All right, so June 25th was the Bogrito. All right, so none of this is going to repeat. These are all different Bogritos. Hey, Sarah, welcome. When Dan Aykroyd dressed as Santa, eating the salmon stuck in his beard. I know, Jesus Christ. It's just, and he's just biting it, and there's a white fake hair just stretching along with it. I love that movie. I watched that movie when it was in the theaters. Just telling my age, I'm sure, but also telling you what bad parents my parents were. Took me to see the double feature of Trading Places and 48 Hours at a drive-in. So I'm not really sure if they were brand new to theaters since they were in drive-in. I don't know.
Burrito action.
Jamie Lee Curtis boobies. Yes, yes, yes. You didn't get to see those very much.
Grease.
Definitely got to see him in Trading Places.
Check this out, YouTube. This is some chili burritos. Con carne style.
Uh-oh.
We'll add that here in a second. Let's take this con carne chili.
Oh, God.
Taking that chili con carne.
All right, I think I...
With more chili con carne style.
All right, I found the video. Just need to find when she goes batshit crazy Doritos, trying to open the can.
I don't expect my fans to understand the complexity of the flavors. But my fans send me delicious meats. Stuff to show have.
Yep, they sent him Jessica. That was one of his delicious meats.
We got some
Fish Called Wanda. Yes, that's a good movie too.
Grippo's barbecue.
Is the Epic Bomb member Her in that movie where she's dancing. Isn't that True Crime? Is it True Crime? Of course, Spies Like Us is a great movie too. That was Dan Aykroyd, Chevy Chase, and where they were Russian they were spies. But yeah, that one didn't have True Lies. Yeah, that's the one with Schwarzenegger in it. But Spies Like Us was a good movie too. That scene was like doctor.
Why, YouTube? This amount of chips looks delicious. Adding a nice, delicious crunch to our burrito.
Found it.
We should add some more chips to it. These are hot and spicy pork rinds from Bacon. It's chimacrons. Fried pork skin.
Was it okay. Chicharrones. Pork rinds. Let's just call them pork rinds. Dirty Rotten Scoundrels. That one's good.
Are delicious, YouTube.
Oh god, what was the one movie? Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. That one was really good. Uncle Buck. Uncle Buck had Kevin McAllister in it.
Pork rinds.
Macaulay Culkin, I believe.
I don't know.
Went and saw The Conjuring.
Definitely got a couple of chunks left.
Downton Abbey.
The sharp cheddar cheese.
What do you mean you're going to see it? Is it like a show or
beautiful?
Or is there a movie? Is he feeding her cat food?
Were some the legendary good.
I don't know. I kind of missed some of it. I heard some of the stuff he was saying, and it was foul.
Check this out. We got Heinz beans.
Heinz beans.
We got some Heinz chili beans. See that?
Heinz cooking our
chili
garbage.
beans.
Of course, I grew up in that time period, so I love all those, old 80s movies. I have a video
Protein for our burrito.
where I have a theory that 1986 was like the best year for movies. And I made a video going down the list on IMDb of every movie that was made in 86. And there's just so many of the classic movies that everybody loves.
Look at that. Heinz bean burritos. That's how we do it. On top of
Oh yeah, still watching. Today there was an update on someone else. So finally Saunders is not the person at the top of the list. There is somebody else that just got their press release made for them yesterday. But no update yet on Josh's. Checking every day.
Cheddar cheese.
Considering he calls country crock butter.
This burrito needs to be rolled.
Wonder if that's real cheese. That is so awful. Think of the older movies first, yeah. John Hughes, oh yeah.
Now, we got beans in our burrito.
There was that whole plot thing. Was it in, wasn't Jay and Silent Bob, was it? Anyways, they went to try to find Shermer, Illinois, then found out that there was no Shermer in Illinois because they wanted to go and meet up with all the people from all the John Hughes films.
See this? Ridiculous. Trying to make a delicious burrito.
Now, if he's using Sargento, yeah, that's real cheese. That shit's better than Kraft
Take
cheese.
some of the bacon grease.
It's like even with Kraft, sometimes you'll get lucky, but a lot of times you end up with that half skim mozzarella bullshit. Some of the Sargento stuff. Ooh, that whole milk mozzarella. Make him join in. Hell yeah.
Stick the burritos together.
So yeah, let's use grease as sort of a spackle. It's filthy.
Do that. I was hoping it didn't come to this.
I've been watching a lot of old superhero movies lately too. All the old Superman movies, even the Donner cut for part 2. Haven't watched
I made
4.
the ultimate cheesy bean burrito. Fuck the trolls. Each layer burrito with the beans and the cheese.
Think of Shani. Principal, a quarter to knock the wart off her face.
And the pork rinds.
Look
That
for that
burrito is wrapped.
one video here. Let's see.
And check some of this country crock original butter. Taking that country crock original butter spread. We're gonna hit that burrito with some garlic powder.
You need to hit it with a car. Let's see here.
Now, when it gets to a certain fucking temperature, YouTube, we're gonna throw some cheese on top of that fucking burrito. The sharp cheddar, making it better. Now, I tell you what, burrito time.
Tell you what, chicken butt.
YouTube, the barbecue burrito is done.
Let's see here.
Let it cool off.
Morning. No refrigeration needed.
What it do, YouTube? We trying that burrito?
It do food poisoning.
The chili in this burrito is from Cincinnati, so that is my bad. I mispronounced the labeling. It happens. But this barbecue burrito that I made is so fucking tasty. It's got beans, Cincinnati chili, pork grinds, sharp cheddar cheese, and barbecue chips. And then on the outside, we got that cheese, barbecue chips, and barbecue sauce baked onto it.
See, there's some weird stuff in that burrito, but there's nothing like incredibly foul, like the last two at least.
All right.
And the
So
Cobra-isms, those are good.
videos,
Those compilations are pretty
Cincinnati
damn
chili
good.
in the middle of the burrito.
Downton Abbey, the movie.
Don't matter because it's good.
I've never
been
watched
munching
that.
out on it. Hold up.
I never watched the show, but I do like, British shows. I'm not sure I can get into a drama or not. I don't think I've ever watched. But aside from Doctor Who, that's probably the most dramatic TV show I've watched from England. I do love shows like that Pulled. Yeah, Pulled. Extras, The Office, IT Crowd is my favorite.
Pop a chair real quick. Did Cobra die after eating that burrito?
Oh yeah, you can buy
No.
Kerrygold butter. I love it.
Stupid.
I love that shit. I mean,
Trolls are so jealous.
some people think butter's butter. It's not. All butter's good, basically, but
Well, overall, YouTube, cheers.
terrible.
Another delicious burrito for the books.
trash, you mean?
I love doing.
Like I said, there was some weird stuff in that one, but nothing.
These big burritos that I do.
Nothing toxic, I don't think.
Got a fresh slice right there.
Oh, we had beans and.
Look at that cross section.
Potato
Basically
chips.
A chili cheese bean burrito.
So there was nothing like from outside. Nothing that would normally kill a normal person. Anyways, that video I have, like I said, it's all about. Why in the hell did it do that? Now it's showing. Anyways, it was movies that were released in '86, which I don't know why these if they say '87, but whatever. You know, you got Aliens, Stand By Me, Top Gun, Ferris Bueller's Day Off, Blue Velvet, Highlander, Crocodile Dundee, Platoon, Labyrinth, The Fly, Manhunter, Big Trouble in Little China, Iron Eagle, Trick or Treat, whatever, Lucas, Pretty in Pink, Little Shop of Horrors, blah, blah, Flight of the Navigator, I do know that one. Back to School, Three Amigos, Color of Money, Tom Cruise and Paul Newman, Cobra, Short Circuit, Jesus Christ, Karate Kid Part 2, 9.5 weeks, whatever. Maximum fucking Overdrive, directed by Stephen King. It won every Oscar that year and every Grammy. From Beyond, The Sacrifice. The Hitcher was a good movie. I mean, we're getting down to some weird shit, but, you know, point was proven. The first several were just awesome. Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2. That's one with, Dennis Hopper, I think. River's Edge. I don't know. Howard the Duck. Filthy movie. Jason Lives. The Golden Child. Star Trek. The Voyage Home. An American Tale. Henry. Portrait of a Serial Killer. Come on. Fucking Michael Rooker as one of my hometown serial killers. Well, he sort of operated, or the other guy operated here. I can't remember his name right now. Not Henry, but Tooks or Tubes or whatever the hell his name was. Heartbreak Ridge. The Wraith with Charlie Sheen. Deadly Friend. That's 50 movies. So many of them are just all-time classics. Hannah and Her Sisters, The Money Pit, Sid and Nancy. Look at that. Come on, it's fucking fate. I named the goddamn stream after it, pretty much. The Mosquito Coast, not a hugely well-known Harrison Ford movie. Night of the Creeps. Critters. Hoosiers. Peggy Sue Got Married. So could you do that with 2025? Absolutely not. There's no way you'll be able to like name off like that many classic movies. Now I'm sure you can go to a couple other years and it'll probably have the same or a lot of them, but come on, 86. There's so many good movies. All right. This video, which we're not going to watch the entire thing unless you want to. The beginning of it is the can opener stuff. You live in dairy country on the Wisconsin border. 2 local dairies. Hell yeah. I mean, it probably stinks sometimes. And anywhere when you got lots of industry around animals, always smells bad. Like, there's a town over, they got like chicken slaughterhouses, and it's just, filthy. I know they don't kill things at dairy farms, but you do have cow shit. All right, here we go.
I don't know. My day's here. I don't know. My day is here, I guess.
But yeah, if we had local dairy here, which we do, but
I'm here.
Not enough to consistently buy stuff like that. You know, we don't have Amish here. And so any farming with animals like cows and buffalo, it's normally for meat. They don't really mess around too much with dairy. There are some like hippie shops that sell that raw milk that you're not supposed to sell for human consumption. And I think those are fairly local.
You still, no matter what, you still got to do it from
All right, so here she goes. You raise beef.
Don't tell me they got rid of that other one.
I tried to make my own cheese before with the whole curds and the whey or whatever. I could never get it to work.
Don't tell me you got rid of it when this one sucks.
Wagyu cross? Ooh.
Hello?
I've never had really good, like, restaurant quality Wagyu. Of course, I've never had Kobe beef either. But I have had store-bought Wagyu, and it's fucking good. The Wagyu New York strips or
So
ribeye.
how are you supposed to open
I can even tell the difference between, you know, shitty ground beef and Wagyu ground beef. It tastes better.
How do you open this?
Raising it for your freezer.
How do you open this? Hello?
So yeah, she can't open a can either.
5 hours figuring it out. I know it's not rocket science. Where'd our other one go?
Crossbreed, like jerseys. There's a couple of farms around here that have crossbred, I guess, buffalo with cows.
Figure this out.
They call it
This is dumb.
beefalo.
There was nothing wrong with the one we had.
There's a
Don't
local
get
pizza
beans for your
place.
dinner. Well, that's not my problem. Can't have.
There's like a local pizza place that uses something. The cheese. They use like buffalo milk for their cheese.
One normal Christ day. Can I? No. That's not allowed.
All right, she's done with it. She's done with the can. I guess that's all we get. But it goes to prove she can't even do a simple job of opening a damn can either. All right, back to. We watched the snail meat. This one is the original Bogrito. Fish egg slop burrito. I think that will be the finale of the Bogrito series. Famous Bogrito.
What's up, YouTube? We got 4 big old burrito shells. Alright, so they're layered on top of each other. All 4 layers have a little bit of that bacon grease to stick all 4 of them
abandoned
together.
at school?
And I
What?
speckled it with more bacon grease.
What in the hell? God damn. That sucks. Hopefully, you know, they're gonna fucking make a lot of excuses, I'm sure. I've dealt with that. You know, people, the school system doing stupid shit. They're never gonna take any responsibility for it.
That cheese we're adding to it is a mixture of mozzarella cheese and crushed up Doritos.
And I've heard that like the really, really, really good like Kobe beef, it's like, you know, you want to just buy this giant piece of meat and you think that I'll just eat the fuck out of that. And you can't, because it's just so rich and so, I guess, fattening and so good that you really can't overeat. Your body won't let you. I don't know
Now
if
to
that's
get
true
our
or not.
tortillas ready for folding into burritos, we're gonna throw these in the oven very briefly for like, you know, just enough to get them nice and pliable.
Now, I don't remember which one it was, but one of the Grindhouse movies, or it might have been the actual Grindhouse double feature itself, but on the Blu-ray special features, they have a couple of little cooking with Robert Rodriguez, where he shows his mother's tortilla recipe, if anyone's ever interested in making their own. Sometimes it's a crapshoot trying to get good tortillas store-bought.
What I did was I took a bunch of
Bison
nacho
meat.
cheese Doritos and I layered it with mozzarella cheese, both in
Mozzarella.
block and rustic form. And when it got to about here, like right there in the level wise, I threw it in the microwave and I melted that cheese.
What in the...
And then when that cheese came out in a mozzarella cheese puddle,
It looks... Now, on that screen, it looks worse than it does on this screen. For some reason, it looks, I guess the whole HDR thing makes it look like someone just emptied a pumpkin into a bowl. Where that looks like some nasty chicken noodle leftovers.
I took a fork and I just crushed up all those nacho cheese Doritos.
You know, tortilla press.
Into that mozzarella cheese. And then I stirred it around.
I've always wanted to do it.
Let
But
it
I
solidify
never have.
into a nacho cheese.
Same with pasta. Make my own pasta one day, but I just never get around to it.
Doritos mozzarella cheese. Deal. So yeah, we're gonna take the Papa John's pasta that was sent to me the other night. This is
pasta was sent
what's
by
up?
a troll 7 days ago. 7 days ago from Papa John's. Which even in the refrigerator is questionable. And you know it probably was not kept in the refrigerator.
No, the Papa John's pasta has barbecue sauce, black olives, chicken, and pineapples. So we're gonna make a pasta chicken stuffed burrito with some goodies. Oh yeah, we're gonna need some of these too. So we'll microwave some of those.
When
Good evening, YouTube.
When you
So
want to
those burritos
pretend
are
to
starting
eat chicken,
crisp up
sure.
on the edge right here a little bit because the ends were dangling off.
2 ingredient
That'll give us
recipe.
plenty of room
Exactly.
to roll a burrito, regardless.
I mean, yeah, pasta's, not much more difficult, but yeah. Flour and water and some couple other things, I guess.
We're gonna take this Papa John's pasta and we're gonna slap that in the middle. I try a little bit of that Papa John's chicken pasta.
And see, look at it though. It doesn't look like it's been in the refrigerator. Refrigerated food has like a certain look. Now, did he reheat it? I don't think so. That right there looks like a shrimp. God, I hope that's not a shrimp.
Pasta, and we're gonna slap that in the middle. I try a little bit of that Papa John's chicken pasta off camera. It's actually not half bad.
It's all bad.
Sent it to me the other night.
100%.
During that wacky fucking stream that I was doing, where I got all those like deliveries and shit. And I'm like, you know what I'm gonna do with this pasta, YouTube? I'm gonna put it in the middle of a fucking burrito. Because I can.
Toxic mix.
There's our Papa John's pasta in the middle, just like that. Next thing we're gonna do, those Mike Tyson Anytizers, those
Mike Tyson Anytizers. More Mike Tyson than actual real chicken. I'm gonna get another one of those beer things. I'll be right back.
boneless honey barbecue wings. Make a couple of those in the middle as well. I've already microwaved these. Anytizers are pretty delicious, YouTube. But we're not done adding it. We're going to add our cheese. Got some of these to snack on for later. Gonna add some bacon bits, some ranch, and some barbecue sauce. Now we're going to add some bacon ranch from Hidden Valley. And with that bacon ranch from Hidden Valley, they give it a nice creamy texture. Got some Vero Gusto. This pasta sauce right here. That works. And this pasta sauce is a little spicy, so this will add a little bit of heat to it. That Kraft slow simmered sweet honey barbecue sauce. Not a sponsor. You know, that chicken's already got a honey barbecue glaze on it. But that'll enhance that flavor nicely.
Alright, I am back. Let me turn this removal off for a second. And go back to here. Alright. Doesn't look as good as it did just a little while ago when I first ordered it, but if you don't like onions, Katamala olives, and mushrooms, you probably won't like this, but this is some damn good pizza by a local joint. Been making bread for years. I used to have a bread maker. I could do pretty good when I'd follow the directions. I've never like tried anything crazy. It was always like banana bread or, you know, the basics. Anyways, this is going to be the next one. Limon and sal. Something like that. We'll see how good it is. All right, I'm going to go back.
Smoky baconaise sauce. Why not? Made a DNA helix with that. A nice little wicked combo of sauces there. Beautiful. Some bacon bits. Oh yeah, we got them bacon bits. Bacon bits, motherfuckers. Sharp cheddar on chop. When you're rolling a burrito, you want to roll it, tuck it in. This is why you don't want to over preheat your
sourdough starter. Yeah, things like that always gross me out a little bit. It's of course everybody loves sourdough bread, but just when you think about like these people who've had like a piece or crumb of something that's been around for hundreds of years or however many, it's a little gross when you really think about it. But then you get over it once you get hungry and eat whatever you made.
Call it your tortilla shells, because the edges are really crispy. But that's all right, because we got it. Now, before we add toothpicks to it, we're going to hit it with some butter. Now, this is the secret to making a chimichanga, getting that nice crispy shell on the outside that we all know and love with the chimichanga. And this is what I did last time I made a recipe similar to this. I did a fast food chimichanga, which...
Now, I have tried making my own pizza dough before. Never really turned out right. Maybe it was the yeast or didn't let it rise or whatever. But my local grocery store, they sell the prepared dough. And so then you have to do the whole stretching thing. So I have made pizza that way, which is really, really good. My favorite that I make is the taco pizza, where I roll the dough out to, a pizza. And I make the taco ground beef like I would, like I'm going to make tacos. And so I put that on the bottom, or the, as the sauce and the meat of the pizza. And then instead of mozzarella, I put cheddar cheese, and that's it. So you got ground beef, taco seasoned with taco shit, cheddar cheese into the oven. And then on the individual slices of pizza, when you eat them, that's when you put the lettuce, the sour cream, guacamole, tomatoes, onions, black olives, whatever. Good shit.
I ate over the course of several days, and it was delicious, YouTube. So we may have to use like maybe 1 or 2 toothpicks to make this work, so the cheese don't just start spilling out when I try to bake this motherfucker. And people are like, we want to see another cooking video. And the butter don't have to be smeared on there pretty, just plop it on there and coat the entire thing in butter, or on country crock in my case. Yeah. Now, because it has pasta in it,
He actually noted the difference. That his stuff is not butter.
we're just gonna hit the top of that with some butter. Butter's...
Yeah, sometimes simple is the best. It's like when I make actual tacos, I don't go all crazy. I just use meat, cheese, and lettuce. But burritos, that's different. That's if I use ground beef, I do the same thing, but I add all the toppings, including little fried potatoes. But I also like to do the shredded chicken. So you boil chicken breast and then shred it by hand. And then use taco powder like normal, old El Paso taco powder. Use way, way, way too much. So you actually smell like a taco later when you start sweating all the spices out.
Bread, I mean. And a little bit of garlic powder.
A little bit.
So I got like 3 to 4 chef's toothpicks. I'm going to stick this side with it. It's ready to go in the oven.
Now see, he should be making so many wands that he should be able to stick his wands in there. Then those particular wands could be sold for a higher price because, you know, they were used for magical cooking experience or something.
What? Barbecue chicken, bacon, pasta, chimichanga. So it's in between the top and the bottom evenly. Alright, YouTube, I'll be watching this like a hawk. That's just about chimichanga'd up. I'll let it go for a little bit longer.
So how does one watch the inside of a burrito? You know he doesn't have any kind of cooking thermometers. I mean, come on. Black turtle beans? I've never tried that before, but I don't do beans that much. I mean, I'll do like rice and beans, like from the Mexican restaurant. Not refried beans, but just actual rice and beans all mixed together with corn.
But now that's like a nice golden brown on top. Go ahead and pull these damn toothpicks out. Take a look at that.
I guess they're
sexy
pinto beans.
Motherfucker right there. That's looking delicious. Cheese on top of our burrito. So I put it back in the oven just to get the shell to crisp up a bit more. Get that cheese melted.
Yeah, near the end, he relied way too much on the microwave.
Oh, that looked good. That looked real good. All right. Yeah. Look at the size of this fucking chimichanga, man. I would say it's done. It's crispy. The cheese isn't burnt this time. I got cheese melting down the side of this motherfucker, too, dude. Yeah, YouTube, this burrito's done, and it's fresh out of the oven, son. So here's part 4. It's done. Yeah, I put the cheese on at the right time. Look at that sexiness. Here's the back end of that needed to be patched up. Like I said, that's pretty decent. Not too shabby. I got a piece of that fucking baked on cheese.
So, the Modelo Chelada Limon Sal tastes like shit. Not literally, but it tastes like body wash or deodorant or something you should not be drinking. So that's a big for me on that one. I think the watermelon might be better than this shit.
Oh yeah.
Can't waste it though.
Let's cut that in half and try a bite.
It tastes like soap. I wonder if it has cilantro in it or something. It says lime and salt.
Making a mess all over the floor. And pick that up real quick. That's tasty. Oh, YouTube. Even though it's not exactly fresh, because I made it last night, but I don't care. That burrito slaps.
All right, I believe we have one more. And that is the fish egg slop Bogrito. This is the moment you've all been waiting for. The fish slop.
make some goddamn burritos. 1 second, YouTube.
The only time I've ever like soaked beans or whatever, that whole deal, was when I soaked, I guess, chickpeas, and I tried to, I did make, I guess, falafels or whatever. The ones that you, I think that's what they're called. The ones that you pack into these little patties and you fry it and you serve it with some tzatziki sauce, which I even made that, except it was tasted all right. Too much effort though for the taste. It was like, I would rather. It tastes like a bunch of boiled peanuts. It's like, why do go through all that trouble to just eat something that tastes like boiled peanuts, where I could just buy a can of boiled peanuts? I guess it's better for you, I guess.
You got these El Monterey beef and bean chimichangas.
Monterey.
And I think we could probably food hack them for a delicious YouTube snack treat, whatever. That's only 2. I think we should make maybe like 2 more, maybe like 3 more. Not a sponsor.
Really? Not
I think 4 would be enough. And on top of them goddamn burritos, YouTube, we're gonna have to add some goddamn ingredients.
Someone here knows the difference between a chickpea and a garbanzo. Probably by sight, probably not. I mean, I remember kind of what the chickpeas I was dealing with looked like. They looked almost like macadamia nuts, but a little bit browner, a little bit beigeier, I guess. About this little smaller than a macadamia nut. That whole shape was sort of similar, I remembered. But a garbanzo, I'm sure if I saw it and realized it, I could probably see the difference between them. But yeah, I can't think of what a garbanzo bean looks like right now. Pinto, I know what that looks like. And black-eyed peas.
Off with the Red Hot Wings buffalo sauce on top of these burritos.
Starting off all wrong. Nasty.
That's what's up. That's looking
Never ask a garbanzo to bean on your face.
To it, like some cheese.
Chickpea on your face.
We got some Lacraine, sharp cheddar
That's a good
cheese.
One. Good joke.
I want a chimichanga, so make a chimichanga. Alright, you two.
Good job, Clint. He's blackout drunk in his apartment while cooking.
We're making...
At least it's not gas.
Some delicious microwave chimichanga action that I think would be quite tasty. That's a lot of that fucking delicious cheddar cheese. That's perfect. Yes, please.
I'm starting to feel a little blackout drunk myself.
Cheddar making it better. We're gonna have
That's
to
just 2 beers.
Some of these spicy nacho Doritos.
In 2.5 hours.
Said it. Spicy nachos. Spicy nacho Doritos getting crushed up on top of that cheesy goodness.
Spicy nachos.
Pulverize it with my autistic retard strength. And get a couple of sprinkles on top of there. Let's do one more little handful on there, yes. A little spicy Doritos.
It's funny how I remember he used to always specify that it was Asperger's and not autism. Of course, now they, sort of grouped it all as one, where Asperger's is like a subgenre of autism. I know he didn't have as big of a problem with it as Chris Chan did, and Chris Chan was like, I don't know, very anti-Asperger's. Next time, I'll drink, you drive. But yeah, they even had that one troll who claimed he had Asperger's and made the fake Asperchew comic.
Beef and bean chimichangas. And we're gonna food hack the fuck out of them because that's what I do on YouTube.
Some of that old Chris
And
Chan
P.S.
stuff.
I'm saving this fucking goddamn cooking video for when my food, or excuse me, YouTube.
Cursed Curator, welcome. He isn't the only one. Lots of Aspies still separate the two. Except, you know, he would, like, you know, Cobra would, like, go back and forth. Like just a minute ago, he called himself as his autistic, you know, retard strength. And then other times, you know, kiss my Asperger's and all that stuff. Where Chris Chan was just hated him. So I guess people will find, you know, something to form a community around no matter what. I mean, just online Asperger versus autism hate. Crazy.
Posting thingy. You know what? Fuck it. I might just post it on Facebook. Let me dry my hands off.
Just got called in. Ooh, yuck.
But look at these
62-hour week.
Beef and
There's not even that many hours in a week, is there?
bean chimichangas. When I microwave it, get these all cooked up.
Wait,
I get a little cray with the...
What the hell was in that? Those frozen French fries or something? I must have missed what the hell he said he put in there. Doritos.
Spicy nachos. Spicy nacho Doritos getting crushed up on top of that cheesy goodness.
And there's frozen burritos in there too. I understand, I think.
Pulverize it with my autistic retard strength.
So the actual meat is just what's
Get
ever
a couple of sprinkles on top of there.
in the frozen burritos.
Let's do one more little handful on there. Yes.
It'd be better with Cool Ranch.
Doritos.
I don't like spicy nacho Doritos.
Taking those beef and bean chimichangas. And we're gonna food hack the fuck out of them because that's what I do on YouTube.
It gets annoying too with CW, you know, where you can't just go watch one thing. You can't just watch the content where the content comes from. It's like you're expected to go to all these, the forums, whatever they called it back then, the Kiwi Farms, the CW, whatever the hell, to get the whole thing. It's like, watching the Marvel series. You can't just watch Captain America. It's like, oh shit, what the hell is going on there? You got to go and watch this movie and this movie in this order. So it sucks where you have to go find your content in all these different places instead of just watching it on YouTube.
And P.S. I'm saving this fucking
Something I always
goddamn
pondered if Josh simply started to eat his food the next day or two solely because of his teeth. Because I think so. I think he definitely would not eat hot food because of the pain. I think that it hurt too bad. Definitely think so. And I think even then, though, it's like, you sometimes food, once it gets cold, it's almost like it's harder. It's like, the burrito gets kind of stale and crispy, and it seemed like it would hurt more to me when it's room temperature than if he had just eaten it when it was hot and soft. But I don't know what kind of roots he had showing, so it could have been really painful to have real hot food touch that stuff.
video for when my food, or excuse me, YouTube posting thingy. You know what? Fuck it. I might just post it on Facebook. Let me dry my hands off. But look at these beef and bean chimichangas. When I microwave it, get these all cooked up.
Okay, so what I thought was little potatoes, that's just his rustic cut cheese. But it only seemed like he started letting it sit out for a long time once his teeth really started to show how bad they were. because, you know, before he would always talk about how cool the cheese pull was and everything, where near the end, it's like you can't even eat the cheese when it's hot. So it's got to just sit there. All the stuff gets congealed.
A little cray-cray with the food hacks, my fellow social media users, but that's just alright. When I microwave it, get these burritos cooked up, that cheese gonna melt on top. With that sauce, it's gonna pop. Then we're gonna drizzle it.
That's right. Fish egg slop. That's right. This must be the one he puts the caviar on top of. Oh, yeah.
With some of this good stuff right here. Giving you Cool Cobras the food hacks and the latest update on the tastiest snacks.
How to get food poisoning by King Cobra.
Timer cook 6 minutes and 66 seconds.
You find yourself not being ill after you eat?
Put that. Yes, I did.
Are you jealous of your friends all having food poisoning, but you can't seem to get yourself
poisoned? We're going to add more
poisoned?
to these delicious burritos. Because everything tastes better with bacon. Yes, sir. Hormel real bacon bits.
Those two are, that's an oxymoron.
You want to crack open that bottle and just...
Hormel is the real life equivalent of Soylent. That shit is people. What is that? Just cheese?
Some of that queso cheese sauce.
I was hoping it wasn't like ranch or like dip.
This is queso blanco cheese dip. The cheese.
Casablanca. Had an exposed root, hell on earth. Yeah, because there's no telling how many were bad. It's like all you really see are, you know, first couple of front teeth, and I mean there could have been a lot on his chompers that could have been fucked too. Ooh. Catfish eggs, bottom feeding muddy fish.
Caviar, it's like $10 jar of caviar, but you know what? I like it.
So then, yeah, it's not caviar. It's something else. $10 jar of caviar.
Excuse me. I'm a fan of
the Sion
fish
Lions, definitely indeed. Rest in peace, Charlie Kirk. I did hear that the shooter has been captured. Frozen pizza. You know what? Yeah. I'm sure there probably is one, but yeah, I can't really think of anything. You would think that would be right up his alley. You're right. I mean, it's like that's your perfect base. It's like you got your flat canvas basically, just a cheese pizza, just ready for you to put all kinds of shit on it. And you could have went cheap with like Totino's or a little bit more expensive like the Red Barons and Tombstones, but I wonder why he didn't do that. And rest in peace, Cobra.
Fancy.
Rest in peace, bacon bits. Yeah.
4 minutes, 20 seconds. I want that cheese to be melted. After microwaving it for 4 minutes and 20 seconds.
Oh no. No.
I gave it a good 10-20 minutes to cool off.
Microwave caviar.
I microwaved it for 2 or more minutes. After scooping all the sauce in the corners back onto the middle of it.
No.
Let it cool off in there. What? Look at that, YouTube. Caviar chimichangas.
Yes.
With this delicious
caviar
that
is
my fans have sent
roached.
me before a couple times.
Romanov.
I really appreciate that. I like canned fish.
Oh, Jesus.
So, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not...
And now we'll let it cool for 12 hours on the counter overnight. And, you know, luckily you can't see the bugs because of the caviar.
I don't really care. I'm not that picky when it comes to like the caviar. It doesn't have to be anything, you know. I also got a glass of my delicious homemade apple mead on deck.
Oh, God.
We're looking good. We're looking good. All right.
We are not looking good at all.
No, the fans sent
Yeah,
me
it's a
some
fucking
more
before and
turbo
after right
yeast,
there.
So I really appreciate that. You have no idea.
Because soon it's
They also
all...
sent me this little jar of caviar. And caviar is very expensive. That little jar costs $10. So it's on the cheaper side of the caviar spectrum, but I don't honestly care. You know, you're not worried about like how expensive the ingredients are, but you want to feel bougie and fancy with your ingredients, and this is what you have here, folks. Like I smothered these beef and bean chimichangas and like sharp cheddar cheese, spicy nacho Doritos,
And microwaved it.
bacon bits, caviar, and a queso sauce.
Why didn't he put it in the oven?
I mean,
I wonder
if you weren't picky.
Do you think his oven broke? I can't really remember. You know, we just watched so many videos of him baking his Bogritos. So I wonder if like he broke an element or something and didn't tell anybody and just never had it fixed. So then everything got cooked in the microwave and the stovetop.
About like myself about how anything goes. You just like,
Any
you know
particular
what, I
thing
like
he
fish
made,
eggs.
consider making
I'm
yourself.
feeling bougie. Let's go.
There was something just the other day I saw him make, but I can't remember if it was food or if it was a drink hack. I have to think about that. There's got to be something.
Not gonna lie, Tubes, that smells pretty good. I made a food hack video where I took chimichangas and I smothered them in hot sauce
Cobra's
and,
Mist.
you know, spicy nachos, Doritos, and cheese and caviar and bacon bits, and it's just like, what is even this?
Microwave fish eggs. That sounds absolutely horrendous. And I love fish eggs.
What is even this, YouTube? It's the principle of the matter. You're putting caviar on something, you know. It makes you feel fancy, you know, to a point. And this apple mead that I made with the turbo yeast, I got to sip on that, folks. Hold up.
Fucking turbo yeast. God damn. I swear it's a before and after. This is what it looks like now, and in the cup is what's after.
We're gonna try to pick
Rotten
up
apple juice.
one of these chimichangas, even though they're kind of piping hot.
Oh my God!
Now you
Now
can
it's
see the
moving into the
dude, if you
trailer.
can see like what I'm seeing right now.
It would probably be an upgrade for her.
Caviar
Oh,
busting out of there, like, yeah.
that is so
And
filthy.
the cheese.
That's a fucking hate crime right there. Oh,
Hot.
so I guess his teeth weren't bad enough
That
there.
is spicy,
Or maybe he was
salty,
drunk.
flavorful for all the right reasons, and
Shit out.
you're gonna feel so wrong eating it, but that's what makes it taste so good.
So yeah, maybe if his teeth were still, you know, at the point where it's so damn hot that the drunkenness let him power through it.
Caviar is an acquired taste.
A dead
matter
skunk's asshole.
the price.
Hell yeah.
Some people are not a fan of the fishy taste, but I like it.
Well,
So
Jessica.
I'm getting real hood bougie with These beef and bean chimichangas.
You bougied her hood, all right.
Think, oh God, this is so gross. Why the fuck would you do? You know, and it's just like it's Halloween, dude. And they're falling apart as soon as I try to pick it up.
I don't think it was Halloween.
Yeah, that's all right.
Damn. People send him crap he'd never use. An air fryer. And yeah, if only he would have just watched a couple of videos to see how easy it was. He's probably overwhelmed by, oh my God, look at all these fucking buttons. It's so damn easy. So quick. I mean, nothing really beats a deep fryer for French fries, but for reheating a pizza, a lot better than a damn microwave. Could be Josh for Halloween. Yes, 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 yes. I do have a hood and a cloak. I don't know if it's right, though. It's brown. It's more Jedi than Boglum. The mask, yeah. I got lots of masks, but not one like that.
I mean, these chimichangas, they're interesting.
Another way of saying fucking gross.
Some of you might go, oh, you put caviar on it, gross.
At that price.
Some of you might go, oh, pish posh old boy. I say...
At that price, I don't think you're allowed to call it caviar, even if it says it on the box. It's like that shit he calls champagne. You know, that's not from France. That shit's probably from 2 towns over. Yeah, sparkling wine.
And dark caviar, oh my God. He's trying way too hard to be fancy.
I don't think anyone said that.
You know what? At least you're doing your own thing. You're not copying some fancy random chef on YouTube like, oh, lurdy-dur.
Well, I mean, if you see something that you want to eat, no one wants to eat that.
Caviar snobs who are grasping their pearls right now going, oh my God. Hi, Chihuahua, those burritos are still...
Hi, Chihuahua. Yeah, and they're grasping their pearls when you showed them the container. Not, I mean, way before you did anything to it.
Oh, hot. We'll let those cool off a bit.
I doubt a fancy caviar snob is watching any of these.
Hate the fact that I'm famous and they're not.
So gross.
So they gotta mass flag my videos.
Here we go.
And I don't know how much fancier I can get than this. This is like poor man's fancy. I don't subscribe to the Josh Saunders channel.
That's like one of the few things that would just always piss me off about him. You know, just blaming the trolls for the whole mass flagging. Like, I'm sure it did happen sometimes, but it's like if someone mass flags you and something gets taken down, then something was against terms of service, whether or not someone mass flagged you. It's like if you make a live stream where you're just discussing the benefits of eating peanuts all day, and everybody mass flags your video, it's not going to get taken down because talking about peanuts is not against terms of service. But you yelling and screaming slurs and, you know, saying bad things, telling people to 86 themselves, that is. And so sometimes if someone mass flags, and sometimes they get lucky. I've had it happen to me before.
Comes in handy when
Oh, no problem. I'm glad I could help.
Ban evasion. This is just me telling it like it is. YouTube needs to take better care of their content creators.
That is true too.
Fam, these are getting the Cobra seal of approval. Spicy, creamy, delicious, cheesy.
Just like Cobra, including the cheesy part. All right, I think I'm done. I feel drunk. That's 2 beers in 3 hours time. That's sad. No tolerance for alcohol. But that means it's cheap, right? I mean, I think I bought these beers like 6 months ago. I still have probably at least half of it. Probably was 10 before someone told me filet mignon wasn't hamburger steak with bacon. Late to the stream, watched someone have killed my appetite. Well, good. Hopefully, you didn't have any good food made that I ruined. You know, ruined your appetite for now. At least it'll make you hungrier later when you get your appetite back. He definitely should have. He should have had more years. It's like no matter how bad you eat in your youth, you know, you're probably going to die early. I probably will. But 34, that's way too young. No matter what you did to yourself. You know, unless it was drugs, then you can kind of expect that. But eating and drinking, it's like you kind of expect to die from kidney, liver, whatever related issues when you get a little older. You know, you expect people to die who abuse themselves to die, you know, let's say 50-ish, which is still young these days, but 34. It's like your body can take so much for so long, and that's why I still, in the back of my mind, think something happened. I don't doubt that it was a heart attack, but things can cause a heart attack that are not natural. And so I hope they investigate that part of it. I know that they have been informed about all the stuff, the seeds, the suspicion, all that stuff. Yeah, he did predict that he was going to die at 34. It's crazy. Crazy. My dad died pretty young. Well, I think 56, something like that. Close to 60. But he also, you know, lived his life pretty rough. A truck driver, eating out of fucking shitty hotels and nasty truck stops, everything made with the high fat lard, and drank all the fucking time and ate weird shit like Cobra does, weird canned sardine stuff. Just nasty diet, lived fucking hard. So you kind of expect, you know, that to happen. Hopefully I'm not going to follow that same route. I don't think I have lived as bad as he did, so hopefully I got some more left in me. Strange thing is he wasn't complaining with chest pains or anything in that last video. Yeah, it was like just stomach and basically bloating, vomiting, shitting. So unless that, I guess, was leading up to it, I don't know. And we still don't, I guess, 100% know when he died. We don't know if it was the day his dad found him, the day before. I mean, we know a time frame from the time he made that video till the day Clint picked him up, which I can't remember, but I think the video was on a Tuesday, Wednesday, and then he picked him up on a Friday. So, only thing I know is he supposedly had blue lips, and there was like no, I think we all heard not the 911, but the ambulance call that, you know, there's basically no reason to, I guess, put the sirens on, no reason to try to resuscitate, because it was at that point completely cold, and however they made that determination, it's just fucking sucks for a dad to have to do that, you know, to you know, bury your child that young too. Just not right. His arms and chest were all red. Didn't look like a heart attack. Still believe he's poisoned. Like I said, it is weird. It's too weird to just be like a real big coincidence. That doesn't make any sense. People have all asked the question. It's like, why would you send the seeds? And she hasn't answered that as far as I know. I mean, she's raged at people, saying all these things in her chat when she was still on YouTube. But it makes no sense. Why would you send that to a person? And if you sent it to him, where else was it? I still think that that note had something in it. I don't know. Had something that, told him what to do with those seeds, maybe. Or did she not trust him enough to follow the directions and sprinkle them in the tobacco? I don't know. Sucks. 99th birthday? I hope so. Thank you. Took the day off from Charlie Kirk updates. I did too. I don't hang out on Twitter much, but I didn't go at all today. Yesterday was pretty bad. I mean, both sides, just lots of hate. Just rough. Rough. I'm a dog. Yeah, either smoked them, chewed them, ate them, dipped them, boiled them to make tea, something. I definitely think she is capable. I don't know if she intended for him to die, but I think she would definitely do it on purpose to try to make him sick, to make him like puke on stream or something. She wants to cause suffering. And so it's hard to wish stuff on people, especially when there's death involved. But let's just say that if she is responsible, I hope they discover it. And I hope that she gets what she deserves. Even if it means, no more NAL content. She's gone. We'll have some good times watching all the news stuff and maybe a Netflix documentary or something. Who knows? Seizure said years ago, the problem with Josh is some weirdo could send him anything and he'd smoke it. It's very possible. Very possible. But especially when, you don't put anything bad in there, like you don't shit in the box or anything. You send him other things, like, oh, right, I got this, I got these Cheetos, I got all these, like, all this stuff. It's all safe. One thing is safe, they're all safe. Yeah, one day. Because she has the expectation that most people are like normal people are, that they aren't going to react violently to her mouth because she likes to talk shit in public, knowing that most people are, not confrontational like that. But some are. Just like SHP found out, like we watched just the other day. And it's happened more than once. But the best time is when he cursed out the pizza guy and then got his ass beat in his own living room by the pizza guy. And he was the exact same. He thought he could run his mouth because, especially over in, was it Denmark? That people are going to be more friendly. And he's telling people off in English, which is not their first language. And so he found someone who spoke a little English and was not afraid to beat the shit out of him. So, yeah, people like that, their luck runs out, eventually. They're going to get someone. They're going to tangle with someone who, crazier than they are, doesn't care, cares less than they do. It's nuts. All right, well, it's midnight. I likely will not stream over the weekend as normal. I might go live for video games. So if you guys see me, you're always welcome. Likely will be on Twitch, but I don't know. We'll see. Reminds me of Marty and Rax fight. Yeah, I didn't expect Rax to show up actually across the, to walk right down the street. I was really surprised. He actually went out of his house, but he got all hopped up on something. I guess someone got his ego inflated and thought that he could take Marty down. And this was Marty right after surgery, so his ankle was all screwed up. Not very mobile. And so Took him a long time to get his ass from the porch down to the bottom of the steps. And so I don't think he was really all that mobile to begin with. He was a big guy, 6'4", 6'5", 300 and something pounds, big ass man. And so, and I think he, the scuffle threw him off balance a little bit, and he ended up landing on Cyrax, which is awesome. Just squished the shit out of him. He was a big man. I mean, he was not only just big, but he was a little fat. Yeah, I mean, probably saying 300 pounds might be being generous. I mean, because I'm over 200 pounds and I'm only 6 foot tall, so he could have been 350, maybe more. Who knows? Hell, shit, pushing 40, maybe, or 400 near the end. Played football in high school. Yeah, and he, the one video I've ever seen of him like out in the wild, sort of before the major Cyrax stuff, when he was talking to that Elvis Travels channel, and he looked still big, but he seemed pretty, you know, agile, you know, for his size. Let's see, music. No, Nicholas Beegler. That's horrible. I know I spelled that wrong. The Z in there. Yeah, Nicholas C. Beegler. Yeah, this one right here.
Look at this thing.
Elvis, I got some bad news, buddy.
What's up?
Cyrax says you gotta go.
What's that?
Cyrax says you gotta go.
Oh, are you a YouTube fan?
I work for Cyrax. I'm his friend and his manager, and he doesn't think you should be here anymore.
Okay. You know I'm live on a live stream right now.
That's okay. Orders are orders.
Okay. Well, I'm streaming, so do you want to say hi to the camera?
I'd like you to apologize to Cyrax.
I don't know who Cyrax is.
He's got a gun in his pocket.
At this point, I'm going to put the camera on you because you're harassing me.
Harassing you?
So I'm going to ask you to leave right now, right, sir?
I don't appreciate how you're talking.
I'm going to ask you to leave my presence, okay? Because I don't know who you are and you're harassing me. That's first.
He's definitely got something in his pocket. He does. I see it.
That's what I'm telling you.
I saw the inside of his coat
terminate
there.
This conversation with
see
you.
the bulge.
I'm going to go on my way. I don't appreciate your negativity, all right? This is a place of worship.
Neither does Cyrax, which is essentially my point. If you could stop bad-mouthing him.
I don't talk about him, all right?
Keep it that way.
I don't talk about him.
Keep it
He has nothing to do with my channel, but at this point, you're harassing me, so I'm going to terminate this conversation with you.
He's like, what was the point of this conversation anyways? Like, how did he, I don't know. No one ever really talked about how this came about that I know of.
I'm going to go my way and you go your way, okay?
Okay.
All right. You have a good day, sir.
Be friendly to Cyrax, or I'll see you around.
Are you threatening me?
No. I'm a big fan of the
I don't talk about Cyrax.
Okay.
Okay?
So he must know who
I don't
Cyrax
talk about
is.
him. My channel is about van life, RV life.
Gotcha.
All right? Now, you have a good day, sir. Okay? And I'm terminating this conversation. All right.
I can see there, he probably was closer to like maybe 300 pounds or maybe even under. He wasn't that like morbidly obese, you know. This was posted 4 years ago, and who knows when the actual video was filmed. I never watched Elvis Travels content. Pretty sure he's not around anymore. On YouTube anyways. Elvis Travels. Elvis Travels. Elvis Travel? That's the archives.
What's going on, guys? Having a McDonald's breakfast?
That's definitely him. That voice. Yep, that is the one we just heard. Had a very distinct voice. Anyways, guys. Love you all. See you later. Hope you enjoyed the stream. Love it every time you guys hang out. We will do it again at the latest Monday night, 9 p.m. But like I said, I might see you sometime around this weekend, but it might be doing stupid gaming stuff. So good night, everybody.
Why do you care?